Hi folks, how you doing? This is Iqbal with NVIDIA Daily Analysis. In this video, we will discuss NVIDIA stock price movement for today and try to make an assessment for rest of the week using technical charts and fundamentals. We'll also take a look at other AI stocks, NVIDIA news, and economic data due this week that can impact NVIDIA stock price. Now, let's get started. You see NVIDIA stock chart for today on your screen. NVIDIA opened at 807, it made a high 827, it made a low 802, and it closed at 824. That is 3.65% up. And after hours, it's already 0.71% up. And that's a very good thing. NVIDIA went up 3.65% today and also yesterday 4.65%. And total altogether is about 8% in just 2 days. So this means that Nvidia already recovered from the 10% drop last week Friday. And that is perfectly aligned with my over the weekend prediction when I said Nvidia most likely will recover this week. Now moving on, last 5 days 6.65% down, last 1 month 13.25% down, last 6 months 88.7% up. You see the steep curve last 6 months. So after making all-time high, it started going down, have done some correction in last few weeks. Now it started going up. I do not expect Nvidia to go below 760 in this week or early next week. Regarding my position, remember I had some Nvidia shares bought at 850 and 860 and also 770 on Friday. At this point, I'm not at a loss, so it's good for me. I'm not going to share Nvidia stock at this point. Probably I'll wait until Nvidia goes above 900 levels. And also, I'm not going to buy Nvidia stock until it goes below 810. We'll talk about more on the support and the resistance levels when we talk about the Fibonacci levels in a bit. Now, let's take a look technical chart. On your screen, you see 90-day hourly interval chart for Nvidia. In last 90 days, Nvidia made a low 469 and made a high 962. And also we have MACD chart. As we saw on Friday, MACD line started going down, but yesterday it started going up and it carried the positive momentum today as well. And yesterday we observed that MACD line should carry the positive momentum and go further up. And that's exactly what happened today. Now I see the positive momentum still with Nvidia, and I hope this MACD line go further up and Nvidia stock should go further up this week. Now let's take a look 30 minutes chart. 30 minutes chart looks much better than the hourly chart. You see the steep curve going up, and that's a very good positive recovery for Nvidia from the Friday drop. And this tells that the upward momentum today and yesterday was very strong, and it carried after hours as well. Now I hope that it can carry tomorrow as well. Let's see what happens. Now let's take a look RSI. You see RSI chart in a 30 minutes interval. At this point RSI is at 59. At this point it's slightly above 50%, but still not oversold or overbought at this point. We can expect Nvidia to take a little correction and then go further up this week. Now let's take a look hourly chart. In the hourly chart, RSI is at 53, slightly lower than compared with the 30 minutes chart. So this means that in the shorter term, we see more positive momentum on Nvidia versus longer term. Now that's a very good sign, at least before the earnings. Now let's draw Fibonacci levels. Now you see Fibonacci levels starting from 0% to 100%. I selected 667 as my lowest point and 962 as my highest point. And based on the Fibonacci levels, you see next support level was 730, but Nvidia did not go down further. It started going up Now at this point, Nvidia is at 824. It already broke the 814 resistance level. Now the next resistance is 849. Let's see if it can break 849. But 849 looks to me comparatively a stronger resistance level because 849 used to be a very strong support level. So that makes 849 equally important resistance level. And I personally think Nvidia should break 849 either this week or early next week. Now let's take a look news regarding Nvidia. You see news regarding Nvidia on the left side of your screen. Kind of similar news what we saw yesterday, but some news I want to share with you. For example, this one. So shares of semiconductor stocks are trading higher. This is a rebound from the Friday's drop. Okay, so this is similar to what we expected that the recovery would happen this week because 10% drop on Friday is not aligned with overall market news on Friday. I know there was a Middle East conflict, but the conflict was not severe and we knew that it's not going to extend any further. So 10% drop did not make any sense to me. So this told me that there was some short selling was happening on Friday, that these short sellers will have to cover their positions this week. And this is what we are seeing this week so far. So 4% up yesterday and 3.5% up today. Moving on and take a look more news. So again, similar news you see hedges are profitable, semiconductors stabilizing after 17% drop. Okay, so same situation. And other news, I do not see any significant news or anything unusual. So this Nvidia stock rises because opportunity in the chip makers fall. Another opportunity. Yep, nothing much at this point. So you see, Nvidia went up today and yesterday, and that was a recovery from Friday drop. Nothing unusual, I see. Now let's take a look at other AI stocks. You see SoundHound 10.3% positive today, SMCI 6.25% up. So as I said in my previous video last week on SMCI, it's a good opportunity to buy. So now 6.25% up. Nvidia 3.65% up, AMD 2.44% up, Avago 2.02% up. So I guess all the AI stocks are positive today, and that's a good recovery from Friday. Apart from that, I see Amazon is also going up yesterday and today. I bought Amazon shares at 174.90 on Friday, and it was a good opportunity for me, so I'm now positive. Now let's take a look at economic data. As we saw yesterday, there's nothing much due this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, nothing much. Initial jobless claim can be somewhat important. Need to pay focus on that on Thursday. And Friday, we have a big data coming, that is PCE index. So Thursday, as we noted yesterday, Thursday might be a volatile day for the market. I'll make one video on PCE index sometime tomorrow. And regarding the earnings, Tesla due today, Microsoft on Thursday, Amazon on Thursday. Probably I'll try to make a video on these two, depending on how much time I have. Then the next one important is AMD, and that can impact Nvidia. So probably I'll try to make a video on AMD Thursday or Friday this week. And then Palantir, and then SoundHound, and then Baba, Nvidia next month. Some important earning due sometime later this week and early next week. Okay, so that's all for today. If I summarize today's discussion, it's a good thing that Nvidia carried the positive momentum since yesterday. So altogether 8% up, combining yesterday and today. And most of the recovery already happened today and yesterday from the Friday drop last week. From now on, I see Nvidia has a positive momentum and it should carry it this week and depends on the earnings on Microsoft and AMD early next week that can decide Nvidia movement up or down in the next week. And this week, PC index is important. We need to pay focus. The PC index, if the PC data comes higher than the forecast, it may not be good for the market. And before the PC index data, I see some kind of volatility on Thursday and also volatility on Nvidia stock price on Thursday and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you more tomorrow. Take care.